Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, we got some stuff to talk about. So, first and foremost, before we get started, I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you for part of the channel. And for those of you who are still subscribed, I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you as well. And guys, we are almost at right around getting closer to 300 video mark. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for allowing me to continue making videos for you. So for tonight's live stream episode, what I would consider things of what I would recommend doing if getting a new computer. If you guys do happen to get a computer, try not to get HP computers, guys, because they are just complete and utter junk. And when you happen to and when your warranty runs out and you try to go get a replacement tool for your PC, they're going to tell you that they don't have any available, but they're going to try to get you over to a website, which I think is basically a complete and utter joke. So definitely do be aware of that. And definitely try to get that information out there. Let's try to get this awareness spread so we can keep other people fully aware of what's going on, guys. And not to mention also, I don't think it is legit myself personally, because the website that they actually gave me is parts.hp.com. If you guys would like to check that website out, I definitely do recommend checking that out. So it's going to ask for the product number, like serial number, make, model, blah, 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 all this other garbage. But trying to talk to somebody that over the phone to try to get all this stuff situated and try to get the ordeals done and over with as quickly as possible. They just want to drag it out, drag it out, and drag it out. Guys, getting an HP computer is just, it's not worth it. Because back in the 90s, HP was basically a very well respected company until they became a corporation, and everything just started spiraling downhill very quickly. The only thing that I could say would probably be the best out of that is HP Smart Friend, but the prices on that, I just have to say those are too high, because the first payment is $50 or 59. I think it's like 54, 59.99, and after that it's $16 a month. It's just, I would say the prices are just outrageous. So if you guys do plan on getting a computer, what you will need to know, I do have it linked in the description below. Feel free to check that out and make sure that you keep everything tip top shape, because if not, your game is going to lag performance. Your bit rate is going to drop if you're doing online gaming and stuff like that. So definitely do be careful of this and watch out for the scams that are going around, guys, because scammers are in fact trying to be more creative. If you happen to see a phone number that pops up on your phone that you don't recognize, like if it's an out of state number, just send the call directly to voicemail or just tell them to place you on a do not call list. And by federal law, they actually have to comply with that. And if they don't, if they're in non, if they're being what's the word I'm looking for? Substandard, which is basically another word for non-compliant, they could be facing federal charges, guys. So definitely keep that in mind as well. So if you get some unexpected phone calls, that's probably because there was an online data leak somewhere in the mix, and somehow your information got sold without your knowledge. So definitely do be careful of all of the scams and stuff that are going around. And if you guys are in fact having issues with that, feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section, or feel free to jump into the chats and let me know if you guys are having issues with this, and I will pass that information on to somebody that can actually help you get this resolved. Because off on the sidelines, guys, I'm actually following some people on YouTube that is actually helping to bust scammers. So if you guys are in fact getting numbers calling your phone, or they're sending you some type of fictitious email, just take a screenshot of it and report that as quickly as possible to your local authority. Because the thing about scammers is they try to get everything to look almost identical to a legitimate page. And what they'll throw in details of making payments, take this much out of it, take this much out, and do this, do that, do this, do that, and it's just ongoing. And what they'll do is they'll pass that information on to other scammers because they know it's a working number. So I think I thought now would be the best time for me to mention this on the channel, guys. So if you do, in fact, happen to get a potential spam call, just note for the records that more than likely it's probably a scammer looking to score an extra, just score some extra money from you guys. So definitely do be careful of this. And by the way, guys, this PSA is for educational purposes only. So definitely do be careful of that, guys. If you happen to find a web page that does not fit the actual description, contact contact the company or corporation, whichever one it is, and let them know about it. Because if they say that they don't have anything on file of or anything in their policy about this, that, or the other, they'll be quick to investigate that. They also do have their own legal team. So if you are, in fact, a potential victim of fraud, contact that company and report the issue that's going on. Keep the timestamps and everything in place, guys. I can't really stress this enough. So definitely do be very cautious of who you're dealing with. And a little bit further of a PSA for you. If you get a phone call and you hear somebody say, "Can you hear me now?" or "Can you hear me?" Avoid saying the word yes, because if you do say yes on that behalf, they are in fact recording your voice and they could actually make transactions using your voice without your knowledge. So that is highly illegal. It is also a federal offense. Be sure to contact the Government Accountability Office, find out exactly who they are, find out exactly if they say that they're with an oh, excuse me. If they say that they're with an organization, contact the actual organization itself. They should have a 1-800 number, and contact somebody from customer affairs or consumer affairs, and just go ahead and fill out a claim. Go ahead and fill out a report, and that will be dealt with accordingly. So, just as a simple legal disclaimer, I myself have become a victim of something like this in the past. So, definitely do keep yourselves well protected. If you don't have a VPN on your PC, or if you're playing on console, see if there's a way that you can actually hide your email, because they'll use your email account to send you all kinds of bogus, fictitious websites. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get people away from your channel just to get money out of you. So definitely do be careful of that, guys. Let's get that information out there. Let's spread the awareness. But as far as HP's customer service goes, guys, if you're looking to buy a computer, just use your own personal discretion, because a lot of these computer companies, not all of them, just quite a few of them, will in fact let you know if that was a legitimate call, or if the call is illegitimate, because they're going to ask you for the phone number. And if they call it and it goes straight to this number is out of the number that you dialed is no longer in service, that's because that's a scam call. The best way to put a stop to that is call out the scammer. So there you go, guys. I definitely do hope that this helps you out. If it does, feel free to hit that like button, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content, and be sure to turn on all of those beautiful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll always stay up to date, be notified, and also receive PSAs during the time of after the time of this recording. So if you guys are in fact catching this at the end of the stream and you do happen to see this from the very beginning, I'm just kind of giving you guys some specific details of what to look out for and who to look out for and exactly how to address a common issue. Because if you don't give them the information that they're wanting, evidently their scam is not going to work too well. Because the thing about a scammer is they like to use numbers that are basically blocked from receiving calls, but they're able to call out. That's what they're doing. And that's how they're getting your information, is off of what you're saying to them. So be cautious about how you approach that situation, because once you approach it, you're going to be pretty much caught in the crossfire. And also, guys, another update for you as well. Be careful of Google Chats. Google Chats is a primary example because they have a lot of scammers on Google Chats. So they'll make all these promises. Then when you do happen to fall through with some things, a lot of these scammers, you'll probably never hear their voice again, or you'll hear about 2 or 3 people talking in the background. So I definitely just thought I'd put that out there. Definitely thought I'd mention it to you. So if you ever do happen to come across that type of situation there, now you guys know exactly what to look out for. Have them show you proof of who they are, verify their credentials. Because if they don't provide their credentials based upon verification, you guys can also fill out a FOIA request, and they'll have no choice but to tell you if they are legit or if they're doing stuff like this illegitimately. So there you go, guys. I definitely I definitely do hope this again does help you out. Let's get that information out. Because the only person who has authority on that behalf to stop a scammer is a person who says no. So if they happen to ask you to send money to a different country, that's a scam. Or if they're asking you to pick up a Google Play card or iTunes card, that's a scam. So there you guys go. Again, I definitely do hope that this does help you out. I definitely hope that you guys have learned quite a bit from this channel, because I'm also trying to reflect good, positive vibes and also let you guys know exactly what to look out for, who to look out for, and when. It's not a matter of who, what, when, where. It's not a matter of who, what, why, or when. It's a matter of time of where they're going to call you from, or it's who, what, and why. Who are you? What are you doing calling this number? And why are you calling? So definitely, guys, be on the lookout for this. I've received a few phone numbers or a few calls from unknown numbers. So I just send that right to voicemail or just answer it and then hang up on them. Just when you do got to answer it, just try not to say anything, but just hit the end call button. Make it sound like that. Make it sound like that you have their interest, or make them think that you're interested in their phone call. And then when you answer it, try not to say a word and then just hang up on them. I think it's kind of funny pissing off scammers, though. So it's always best to play it safe than to fall into somebody else's maniacal games. Or it's They do stuff like this, guys, just to see exactly how much money that they can make. Because don't get this. Try not to. I know a lot about scammers. I know a lot about their network, and right now, especially if they're calling from Nigeria, or if they are calling from anywhere outside of the United States, Nigeria actually has the biggest scam organization throughout the whole entire world, guys. They run the biggest operation. A lot of you may not know this, but that is actually a fact. They actually do run the biggest scam organization throughout the whole entire world. And they have the biggest network. So I'm not exactly going to tell you where I'm not going to tell you exactly where I do get my information from or who I get it from. I do have very good reliable sources, and I get a lot of intel from them as well. So a lot of your scammers will actually have you go buy a gift card, and that's basically where they That's where they try to get you gift cards. So be careful of that, guys. Oh, and by the way, this is my supper for the night, guys. So if you happen to see me eating on stream, this is like a rarity. So definitely play it safe, guys. And if you do receive an unknown number, send that shit to voicemail. Not every other time. Every time they call you and it's from an unknown number, more than likely, it's a scam call. Matter of fact, there was a scammer that asked me one day, he says, actually, he didn't ask me something. He says, "You're just wasting my time." I says, "I'm wasting your time. You're the one who called me. How am I wasting your time? I didn't call you. You called me." It kind of pissed him off, but after a while, he hung up. I just sat back and laughed about it. And which I kind of thought was pretty much funny. He didn't seem to think it was humorous at all. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I tell you what, there's one time I got it. I got a scammer real good. I sat back and I observed his whole entire conversation. And what little did this guy know, I already knew what my next move was going to be. This guy had no idea. He asked me for a banking account number. I had a banking account number over 20 years ago that I still remember to this day. After you close out a banking account, guys, that number over an existential period of time does get, in fact, get removed from the system. I knew that my old account was no longer valid. I went back and asked, I went back to confirm it with the bank. They said, yeah, they said this account number no longer exists. So the scammer asked me for my banking account information. So what I did, I gave him my old account number. He looked into that and he didn't say two words. He just hung that goddamn, he just hung that phone up quicker than shit, guys. It was just hilarious. So be careful of who you talk to, guys. I'm one of those type of people. If I have something important to say on here, I'm definitely going to bring that to your attention. So, guys, these scammers are in fact not using the same tactics as they were because they know people like us are actually catching on to them. I don't let them know that I've already caught on to them. I let them hang themselves. It's like Kenny Rogers always used to say, got to know when to hold them, got to know when to fold them. So look at it this way. I look at every single scam call as a hand of poker being getting ready to be played. So when you play them, they're the ones gullible because they're the ones falling in to something you're doing. So anytime you get a phone call like that, you can either send that to voicemail or you can bait them and let them pretty much hang themselves and then just sit back and you could just reap all the laughter just because you made them look like an idiot, which is absolutely hilarious. So if you guys have an old banking number that you guys no longer use, or if you switched your money to a different account, use your old banking number, guys. It is absolutely hilarious. But anyway, we'll talk about that more on a different note because tonight's live stream is mostly about gaming, but I figured I would throw my 2 cents in the on the scamming and stuff like that. So you can beat a scammer at their own game. It is it is downright epic, guys. Talk about nostalgia, right? Oh, that'll bring a lot of it to the table. I couldn't tell you how many people that I've literally baited and they fell hook, line, and sinker. But normally, the best thing to do is not give out any type of information, especially anyone who you suspect is a scammer. But just let them know that you're not really interested in what they have to sell or what scam tactic they're trying to use. Because guys, I think I'm gonna make a video. I think I'm basically gonna make a whole entire oh my god. I think I'm gonna make a whole entire video of this, guys. Make it a whole line cinema. But if you really want to piss a scammer off, it's just downright epic. Um, there's guys that are actually looking. There's guys that actually will bust a scammer because what they'll do is they'll get into their system, and they're working with law enforcement too, by the way. So what they'll do is they'll get into their systems, and what the scammer doesn't realize is the person can actually see everything that's on the other party's end of the line. Is You guys got to check these videos out. You guys can also find some of those on YouTube. Check those out, guys. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You guys can also find one of those guys on TikTok as well. Let him know exactly. If you guys do in fact change personal information, get a hold of him. Let him know exactly what your situation is, and that person right there will in fact have that scammer call them to try to pull the same scam on him, but he'll turn around and he'll shut him down. So once I'm able to obtain that information, guys, I will definitely put that link in the description below. Or if you guys want to have fun with that, stay tuned because I'm going to be coming out with new exclusive content on how to defeat a scammer. So this is going to be epic, guys. I've been working on this. I've been working on this for quite a while, so I think this is going to be fun. So I think it's time that we bring these scammers down to justice because to kind of to put it in, to put it in a nutshell, guys, let me kind of explain something to you as well. I never really did get a chance to tell you guys about this, but for people that are running scams, working for a scam operation, it is in fact a federal offense. It doesn't matter if they're online, it doesn't matter if they're on a phone call. Either way, it's still a federal offense. That carries 6 to 30 years at 85%, guys. And a possible fine up to $250,000. So I thought I would let you guys know that. And if it's outside the United States, make sure that you have someone else listening in on your phone call who actually has really good connections, because that right there can also save you in the long run as well. So I think I'm going to be making different videos of how to protect yourselves against scammers. So So if you guys are definitely wondering, so if you guys would like to know more about this, if you guys would like to see exclusive content like this, let me know down below in the comment section. And let's try to get some comments coming in, guys. Let me know if you guys think it's a good, let me know if you think that it's a good idea or if it's a bad idea. Either way, let me know in the comments. And we'll try to get something going. And once I get in touch with this other individual, I'm going to ask him for his consent to for me to be able to post his page on to post his page in my description. So therefore, you guys will actually get a chance to check out some of his content. And I'm sure that you guys will also have a blast with that as well. So today, guys, this is something, like I said, I've been working on this for quite a while. Just never really had an idea of how to go about approaching it. So in a way, I'm also not only protecting myself, oh, I'm also protecting the identity of the other person until I actually do get their consent to do that. So privacy on my channel, guys, I take privacy matters very seriously. I'm not one of those type of people that'll just say, "Oh, you know what? Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine." No. Uh-uh. If I'm going to post something like this on my YouTube channel, I definitely want to make absolutely certain that I have their full consent to post who they are in the description below. And if one person says, I don't think that's really such a good idea, okay, no harm, no foul. I just won't post your stuff on my channel. But if I do something like this, I definitely want to make sure that I do have their full consent to do so. But I'm going to play it smart as well. Written consent is actually the best. So if you ever do happen to get something, or if you do happen to get somebody's consent to do something like that, guys, make sure that you get that consent in writing and notarized. So therefore, when you do happen to get a notary, that becomes a legal document. But anyway, guys, I have almost chewed up my whole entire video on my live stream talking about one thing. But now let's kind of jump back over to the original topic. Guys, in most gaming and most games that are coming out, a lot of your games are in fact getting updates, patch notes, and a whole lot more. So there are some games that are in fact out. And by the way, guys, Starfield, I did in fact get the DLC to that. So I'm definitely going to be taking a look at. I'm definitely going to be taking a look at some other things further on down the road. Bethesda, you guys have nailed it once again. So, guys, again, I'm definitely going to give Bethesda. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. If not, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I did, in fact, play the DLC. I actually do, in fact, enjoy it. Oh my God. The DLC actually does change quite a bit of things. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of Starfield. And hopefully, just hopefully, guys, I could definitely get everything up and going the best way I can. Because, like I said, is the game is epic, guys. It really is. Bethesda did a hell of a job with that, and I definitely do. I definitely do appreciate the fact that they came out with the DLC. Matter of fact, I was contemplating it so much. Some people made the suggestions that they don't recommend it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna put myself on a limb there. So I went out there. I downloaded the DLC. I purchased the DLC. Got to playing it, and oh my God, guys, it's epic. You guys have got to check this out for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. I think you guys will have a lot of fun with this. Trust me. I know I did. So either way, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. It's not about me, guys. It's about all of you, the viewers, and a lot more. So there is one specific thing that I'm going to have to do right quick. And I can do this while being on my stream as well, guys. So this is nothing too serious. So right now, guys, I am on my Steam page. I do have my Steam open and going from there. So pairing my library is also an option on here. So how to do that, guys, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get started of doing so. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arrow icon down to here, click on this, go up to your Steam profile, go to your Steam folder here, go up to settings. Once you pop that up, see, guys, I can multitask on my computer as well. So once you pull up Steam settings, you're going to want to come down to where it says storage, which is this guy right here. Click on your storage. You don't necessarily want to click on the game, but you can uninstall the game. I don't recommend it unless it's something that you're having issues with. You'll come over here to the three dots right here on the far right side. Click here and go right down to the very middle. Repair library. You can accept those terms there and repair library So once you repair your library, guys, just go ahead and close that out, and then just go one up above that, click on downloads, and then clear out all your cache. So you go to your Steam settings, click on your Steam profile, go to downloads, click on there, then come over here to this little guy down here, click clear cache, click OK. And this is what's going to pop up, guys. Who's playing? Scroll down right below the box to your email. Click on that. Waiting for network. And your email will pop up right here. This will all be together. So you don't necessarily have to have a secondary device for this. Loading your user data. And of course, it just verified my network. So I'm going to shrink that down. So I'm going to click over here. And Starfield, guys, let me show you guys exactly what the new DLC consists of so you guys will know. This is the new DLC. This is these robots here. You got plenty that'll shoot at you. Then you got one that'll be kind of be your, it'll act like you're a friend. Some people say don't trust the guy, don't trust the robot. But then again, call it what you want. Use your own personal discernment on this. If you choose to trust him, that's absolutely fine. If you guys choose not to trust that robot, then by all means, don't trust him. Because this was basically based on a major update. The Tehran Amara, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That is the new DLC. So once you get the game pulled up on your PC here, guys, scroll down and you'll see the whole entire thing of playing cards here. Your DLCs will be right below that, so your DLC folder will be right here. Like for example, let me show you another game. I've got more DLCs just on one. So I'm going to go to Farming Simulator 25. As you guys can see, I got my playing cards right here, or trading cards. And as you guys can see, I have a whole list of DLCs in one segment right here. So all your DLCs will go directly into your library. All you do is purchase them, and they'll be stored right below your cards. So I definitely thought that this would be an opportunity for me to put this stuff out here for you guys. So therefore, you'll be able to get a chance to see it exactly where it sits. And hopefully, this does go to help you guys out as much as possible. And by the way, guys, Farming Simulator 25, free content update. And this is their fifth free content update number 5. So a lot of your games will actually have your updates and stuff like that, but there's other ones that will probably prefer that you purchase the DLCs, but a lot of your games, when they do come out on Steam or Epic Games, Game Pass, which is my least favorite, a lot of your stuff will pop up there. So I definitely do hope that this does help you guys out. If it does, hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll always be able to stay up to date, receive news, updates, and much more as everything rolls out here on the channel. But also, guys, pretty soon I will be starting my own podcast. I'm not I'm not monetized, but I'm actually going to be starting a podcast soon. I don't know exactly when this is going to take place, but if I do happen to start a podcast, guys, I am also going to make a very big announcement on here to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing, what content I'm going to be working on. A lot of this stuff, guys, I usually do a lot of this in my head, but today is just one of those days. So I definitely do hope that you guys learned quite a bit from this. And as a one courteous, as myself, as being one courteous YouTuber, I definitely do want to get information out here to you guys to keep you aware of what's going on. So if you do actually happen to download Steam onto your PC, the download is free. You can also get that through Microsoft Edge. Just type in Steam Steam downloads for PC. It works for Windows 10, works for Windows 11. Doesn't matter. Either way, guys, it should work when you download it. Once you download it, you'll come up over here. You'll see a circle. You'll see a big circle with an arrow pointing down. Click on that icon below to where that circle is, or just click on that, and it should just basically open up a file for you. Because a lot of your games and stuff will, in fact, be running a lot of downloadable content. You guys can also check your XML files, or you could possibly even check your documents, or even go into your mod hub. So again, guys, I will definitely be back, or I will try to be back Saturday. If I'm not back by Saturday, I will be back on Tuesday, and hopefully I'll get this stuff back up and get this stuff going. But if you guys would like for me to talk about how to stop scam calls and stuff, let me know what your comment is, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And at the end of each and every single live stream, I will be checking all comments, also in which the order they were all received in. So therefore, I definitely do want to hope that each and every single one of you tonight has a good, well relaxed night, and just relax, calm, cool, collect. Not almost to the point of falling asleep, kind of like myself, kind of nodding off a little here and there. But guys, if you happen to see me trying to nod off on my stream, that's probably because I've got up too early. 2:30, about 3 o'clock a.m. That's probably sometimes when I will wake up and I will not be able to get sleep for the rest of the day. So I definitely do want to apologize sincerely. So if you guys happen to see me kind of nodding, let me know. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night. I definitely do hope that each and every single one of you did, in fact, enjoy the live stream. If so, feel free to hit that thumbs up. smash that like button. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And again, if I'm not back on Saturday, I shall be back again on Tuesday. So hopefully, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But until then, I definitely do want to thank you guys, each and every single one of you again for coming to hang out with me here on the channel. And for all my wonderful viewers out here, I definitely do want to thank you guys again because, guys, we're almost at 1,500 views. Holy shit, this is epic. Thank you guys so much for making this happen. At first, guys, a lot of you may not know this, but there's been quite a few other people on here that has also been viewing my channel as well. So I definitely do want to give a big shout out to all my viewers for making this happen. Because when I did this before I started live streaming, I only did this as a practical joke to myself. But guys, I think it's really interesting. But either way, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I will try to respond back to each and every single one of your questions. If you have any, fantastic. Feel free to ask because at the end of the day, guys, closed mouths don't get fed. So, again, guys, I definitely do want to thank you guys again. And I definitely do hope that you guys enjoy your wonderful weekend. And until then, guys, I will definitely try to be back on Saturday. If I'm not back here on Saturday evening, same time, then I will be back on Tuesday because I'm going to be working on content and a lot more beautiful things as well. So anyway, guys, I definitely do want to thank you guys again for being a part of the channel. And as always, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, most of all, stay vigilant. Until then, thanks for watching, guys, gals. I will also see you, wonderful people, on the next episode. Peace.